Y'all, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, my plus size grandma reality show. Y'all, I just decided I'm gonna do a live documentary of the things that I experience and the things that I go through. I
The
told you.
the quarters didn't go in, but the dollar did. The dollar that I had in there, so I got $2 and I got $1 to get the change for 75 cents. And I put the 3 quarters
Lee,
in
can
there.
you get it or not?
No,
Then get
but
in.
$1 is already in there.
I don't want to waste my money in here like that. I told you that a while ago. If it don't work, just come on back. Y'all, I think I'm frustrated today. I'm doing a live documentary, by the way, of the things that I have been going through. And y'all, this simple trip to the grocery store should have only been like 5 minutes. I'd say probably 20 minutes tops in and out instead of a whole time that it was. So I'm doing a documentary on the things that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And so people can have more understanding as to what happens to people like me who are put on these watch lists, what happens to our homes, how our lives are being destroyed, and how we don't have the same privilege as someone who is not on this list. When your name goes on this list, they say that you're an enemy to the country, and that's certainly not true. I have never betrayed my country. I didn't even know there was a such thing as this. All right, good, you got it. I didn't know there was a such thing as this community stalking and gang stalking and stuff like this. I'm just learning about this stuff in 2022. When things started happening to me and I didn't know what was going on, um, that's when I just started Googling and trying to find what was going on with my life. Why was all this bad stuff happening, and why was my home being destroyed, and why was police officers looking at me like I was a criminal? Why were people, I wouldn't say they were following, but they show up at the same places I would show up in numbers. It wouldn't be like just, I used to go to the store and maybe it would be like maybe 4 or 5 people in the store. But now I go to the store, I gotta deal with tons and tons of people in the store. And it does get to me at times. Now what got to me tonight was that my granddaughter was in the store, and I knew they was fitting to try something, and that's why I went in the store to make sure she was okay. But I knew it wasn't going to be the people that try. It's usually the workers. If you work at a Dollar General store or a Family Dollar or any type of business, you've been told what to do in case if somebody come in your store. If somebody come in your store and they on a watch list, you've been told to watch them. You've been told to give them trouble, make their experience a living nightmare. You've been told to do that to them. And so when I went in there, my granddaughter looked like she was doing fine in the line. And no sooner than I got in the car, a woman walks out, young girl walks out, and she comes and talks to the manager, which is sitting in her car watching me beside me. The manager's right in the car beside me. And so she comes and tells the manager, which is on another video, that they're having problems with a transaction in there, that someone go through and somebody got 2 different transactions. I heard that much of the conversation. So then I start getting pissed off because I know that my granddaughter was next in line. And I'm like, no, they not. And I started saying it loud. And the woman looked back at me because I knew they were talking about my granddaughter. And so what I did next was I just waited patiently. And then sure enough, when my granddaughter got in the car, she said, Grandma, they was having problems with the transactions and stuff like that. So it's a whole nightmare of a life to live like this. My grandchildren surely don't deserve what they going through. I can understand you doing me like that, but doing kids like that, and then y'all crying for kids overseas, and you America, 288,000 Americans are being illegally surveillanced and it's horrific. Been told that I'm some type of prostitute because the men walk in front of me and they grab their crotches and stuff and don't respect that I'm a woman. They think I'm a woman of the night, but the devil is a liar. Anyways, I thank God we made it in, and you all right, Lee? And it's even sadder when you get treated the same way at home too, by the way. Don't think family members don't do it, because family members gang stalk too. And I know the ones that do.